I thank the gentlelady. I rise in support of the rule and the underlying bill. The underlying proposition is this: should the United States have an auto manufacturing industry? That's really what we're deciding here. Because if this rule and or bill goes down, we are faced with an untenable condition which will lead to the collapse of our automotive making capacity, and according to some economic policy analysts, the elimination of over 3.3 million jobs across the economy, jobs that are affected directly and indirectly by the automotive industry. I think it's important for us to step back and look at the context of this. I mean, are we intending to stay a great nation, a world power, or are suddenly we retreating from the world stage? Because an America without an automobile industry is also going to be an America without a steel industry. We are already seeing our aerospace and our shipping industry affected. It is time for us to have a national economic policy which says that the maintenance of automotive, steel, aerospace, and shipping is vital to our national security. Not just our economy, but our security. 67 years ago, when the United States was attacked, it was those industries which enabled us to be able to defend ourselves. Now, I'm a person who stands for peace, but I also believe in preparedness. To me, it's unthinkable that a United States which was able to mobilize its productive capacity would suddenly throw it away. We have to remember that our ability to make things is vital to being a great nation. And we have to remember that this is a moment that we should be able to rise to this occasion. It is a tragedy. Just that we have to debate something that's a proposition about whether or not we remain a strong nation.
I'd be pleased to give the gentleman another minute.
I appreciate that. You know, we're actually talking only about 2% of the amount of money that was given for the Wall Street bailout, which I spoke against and voted against. This is an altogether different proposition. We cannot totally reject industrial capitalism and remain a great nation. There's a lot of questions about finance capitalism, which the $700 billion bailout has brought out. But we have to have the ability to do things. And we cannot ask auto workers to work for nothing. We have to have the ability to make things. And we also have to have the ability to see automotive in the scheme of a broader industrial policy. Let's remember who we are as a nation. With all of our troubles, trials, and tribulations, this is still the greatest nation in the world. What keeps us there? Our ability to make things, to make cars, to make steel, to make planes, to create ships. That's what helps to make America great. Let's not give that up. Let's not let this moment pass and decide, well, this is just a trivial matter of $14, $15 billion. This is a question of who we are as a nation. Let's be strong. Let's vote for this bill.
Gentleman from California.
Mr. Speaker, at this time I'm very happy to yield 4 minutes, which I hope he will fill, to the gentleman from Indianapolis, my good friend Mr. Burton.